Hello, thank you for joining me. This is Jonathan Feist at Charge.io, and this is our unboxing and basic setup of the DJI Mavic Pro. We've purchased the Fly More combo. Let's dive in. Inside the main box is the controller. Look how small that thing is. And the drone itself, which is also quite small. The size of a water bottle, as DJI promotes it. Also in the box are the necessary accessories, including a USB cable, power cable, Lightning, micro USB, and USB Type-C remote connectors, the documentation with first flight info, warranty card, and more, the charging adapter, and a couple little pouches containing propellers. The Mavic Pro comes with the rear propellers already installed, as you'll see in a moment, but you'll have to install the front propellers before you can fly. You get one extra pair of propellers as well, just in case. And that is the contents of the DJI Mavic Pro. Now on to the Fly More combo, which includes a multi-port battery charger, car charger, not one but two extra batteries, two more pairs of propellers, and a nifty adapter that converts a spare battery into a dual-port USB charger. Finally, the Fly More combo comes with a handy little carrying pouch. Let's put all that away and set up the drone. The remote has two antennas, just snap them apart, swivel them outward. Then on the bottom are the two arms that act as smartphone mounts. Over to the drone, the front arms simply fold out into position. The materials and action are solid and smooth, and the arm is spring-loaded. You'll know when it's in place. The rear arms fold out from under the drone, also spring-loaded. Just be careful not to damage the propellers. Speaking of not damaging the propellers, we spoke with DJI and they actually instructed us that you should pull the propellers apart a little way before you power on the Mavic Pro. You do not need to fully extend them. They will manage that for themselves, but do pull them apart far enough that they do not scratch each other when the motors spin up. Propeller installation is very simple and color-coded. Look for the white circle marking on the propeller and match the white marking on the motor. To install, line up the three little pegs, press down, and give a little turn. You'll feel the propeller pop into place. It's really that easy. The battery has two buttons on the sides. Press them together and pull up to remove the battery, and simply press everything back down to install again. The camera gimbal has a protective dome and a small brace to keep things from getting damaged. Believe it or not, you are done setting things up. Now, tear it all down and charge the batteries for your first flight. You can keep the front propellers attached if you desire. Simply tuck the rear arms under, then fold in the side arms. Remember to reinstall the gimbal brace and camera protective dome. The remote is as simple as removing your phone, not seen here, then fold in the smartphone brackets, fold in the antenna, which snap together, and tuck everything into the pouch to hit the road. When you are ready for your first flight, make sure all your gear, including your smartphone, are as charged as possible. Slap in that battery, get ready to rock. First, power up the remote by double tapping the power button. On the second press, hold down the button for a few seconds. The same button pattern powers on the drone. Quickly tap, then hold the button. You'll see the lights on the battery move in pattern, then the propellers will jolt a bit. You'll hear the DJI jingle, and the camera will cycle through a short self-test. Watch the lights on the rear and pay attention to the info on your remote and then the app on your phone. If they say ready to fly, that's it. You are ready to head outside and hit the sky. Thank you again for joining me. Be sure to stay tuned for more coverage of the DJI Mavic Pro and more great drones, electric cars, green energy, and more on Charge.io. Until then, fly safe.